Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for June 22nd through the 28th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Empress. We've got the Empress here. Is that you? Let me take a peek. I think that's you. I think that's your energy. Feeling quite good. Soft. Loving. Maybe a little sensitive at puppy commercials. I don't know. It's a nice energy. It's a really nice energy. But let's see what's going on. It could be, maybe it's not you, but I think it's you. But in the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the High Priestess. Yeah, you're working on something. And your intuition is right there kicking in, kind of guiding you in whatever it is you're doing there. Looks good. Looks like you made up your mind. This is what you're going to do. This is exactly what you're doing. Then your intuition comes in. Everything A-okay. Okay. In the current situation, the Eight of Wands, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups. How do I put this? So you're looking like you're communicating with love that you no longer give a shit about something. Or you're trying to communicate with love. See, I told you the mushy energy is yours. You're definitely trying to be caring about whose ever feelings. I don't know. But you're definitely feeling a little disconnected from something and you want to communicate that with the biggest care in the world. Okay. In the immediate future, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Kind of bittersweet. You feel really good about something, but at the same time, you're also stressed about it. Kind of makes sense in a way, depending on, what it is. But anyways, let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me do the Empress. For the Empress, you get the Three of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. Yeah. Like, you're feeling drawn to something here. Maybe it's something you want to try out. Let's say, okay, I've been really wanting to go jump out of a plane with the, instructor on my back, for skydiving. I don't know, something like that. It's looking exciting for you. It's looking like, oh my God, yeah, I really want to do this. But you kept on postponing it. You kept on. So it's something that maybe you would want to try, but you keep on postponing, whatever that is. And a lot of the times it's not even you postponing it just cause it's, stuff comes up. And I think you're in that place in which you really want to do this again, and you keep on thinking to yourself, man, it was never the right time for this. So maybe you want to do something like that now. I don't know. It's something exciting for you, so I don't know what it could be. Anything. Let's do the Eight of Pentacles, the Death card, the Strength card, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so whatever it is you're working on and deciding, okay, this is the direction that I want to take, it's coming from an ending of another direction. So you ended something and then you decided, within the next 5 minutes or maybe even prior to that, okay, this is what I want to do. I want a brand new beginning in this direction. But I have to end this in order for me to do that. Okay. Okay, so you're coming from an ending there. Let me do the Judgment card. You get the Judgment card again, the Five of Swords, the Two of Cups. Okay. So your decision on whatever it is you're doing here, ending a cycle, beginning another one, closing one door while opening another, involves somebody else here too. I don't know in what capacity. I just see another energy popping in all of a sudden, and I also see deception surrounding that energy. Now, that can mean a bunch of things. That could mean, hey, how are you doing this? How are you involving this other energy? How are you, I don't know, keeping them in mind while you switch gears here? I have no idea. You know, because it looks like it's a decision made for you, but it affects somebody else. So then there's deception somewhere in there. Let me do the High Priestess, the Hierophant, the Eight of Swords, the Hermit. Like, again, intuition kicking in, telling you, hey, this is what I should do. This is what feels right for me, right? So the energies do show up like that, 100% aligned with exactly that. The problem is your mind is coming in and complicating things, you know, so I can't really tell what's up. In the sense of it feels like it felt good to you, but then I'm looking at your mind and it's making a whole lot of mess of the situation. So I can't tell how well this whole thing felt in the bigger picture. I think it did like 80% at least. And then the 20% you just took it and ran with it, going crazy in your mind over there, creating stories about what if, but you know, what could happen and things like that. I don't know. I do like when I opened up initially the energies, they didn't look complicated at all. Once I clarified, I am seeing a little bit of complication there. So it wasn't as easy as it looked, whatever this transitional phase was for you. Especially because it involves other energies. But in the current situation for the Eight of Wands, you get the Ace of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Moon. Oh, this is one of those, you know, how do I do it? How do I bring it up? How do I say this, that, and the other? How do I show up in the most, you know, truthful way that I can? And it's coming through as one of those, you just do it, you know. There's no real planning to it. There's just, you want to do that, you just do it. And I think you just are doing it. Showing up for something that feels right for you. Maybe not for somebody else. For the King of Cups, you get the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're presenting an ending to a situation that has to do with another energy. There does seem to be quite the resonance, though, between your heart frequency and theirs. So there's definitely a soul connection at play here. But you're coming through with, look, this upsets me too, but bye. Okay. And again, I think you're trying to be as considerate as possible, you know, and as empathetic as possible to their upsetness, not only to yours. For the Eight of Cups, you get the Three of Swords, the Temperance card, the Six of Pentacles. You know, you present things to me, especially in this period of time. You keep on presenting things to me as easy breezy. You know, we're just going to show up, do this. Okay, good to go. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. None of it is. Even this one. It's like, okay, so you know what you want. You're saying goodbye to something, someone, I don't know, with the most, you know, the biggest care in the world here. But it does look like it's going to be a lengthy and potentially even painful process. You may feel a little disconnected from that right now, in the sense of you may not feel the pain of this right now. But energetically speaking, it comes through as it's going to take a minute, you know, for things to feel back into place for you. Because until that minute passes, there's a lot of pain in this whole ordeal. You know, that again, you might not feel it right now. Not in the way that I see it here, at least. And not in the way that it's attached to this whole ending. In the immediate future, for the Nine of Cups, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Queen of Swords. Alright, back to that, the new chapter you opened up when you decided I'm beginning a new chapter, closing this one. Right now you're in the middle of potentially even closing this one, but we're going back to, okay, what's the chapter you opened? This is it right here. You're manifesting something. It's looking like you know what you want here. So it's not one of those, oh no, what's going to happen? I just want it to be new and I'll take it from there. No, it's almost looking like you got a plan here, you know? You got something set up in your mind at least. There's definitely a whole lot of manifestation. There's you feeling good that this new chapter is starting. So things are looking pretty good here. For the Six of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. You're showing up as glad that you left something behind. And when I see that something, I see a partnership. Now, I think we're talking about the current situation. Again, you present it so easy, like, I just, move past it. I'm good. Remember, there's a process here unfolding, and it's going to take a minute. Even if you're not feeling it now and, within, I don't know, the foreseeable future there, it's going to hit you at some point. So the way you're showing up, it's almost like it hasn't, and I'm good. Okay. Let me do the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups. And it's not going to hit you in the way you think it's gonna, all of a sudden you're going to feel all the pain of whatever this is. No, it's going to interfere in whatever it is. When you, down the road in this new chapter, when you decide, I want to open up to something that requires all of you to be open, your heart to be open, this, that, and the other. Now remember, your heart is right now guarded by the pain of this process that you're not feeling. So when you're going to decide, I'm ready for whatever, that's part of the new chapter, you're going to need your heart. And you're going to be like, where is that? I can't find it. I can't feel it. What's going on? Well, it's guarded by a wall that you don't want to look at. Because you make it look easy as if it's not even there. It's there. You're just not connected to it. Because you don't need to be right now. Right now you're on the go. You're creating something. You don't need the depth of that right now. But down the road, things are opening up that will require your heart to be open. And when that happens, that's when it's going to hit you. And I see you directly going to your mind because it's like, what the fuck is going on? Why is this happening? Why can't I be open for this? Because I feel like I have to be because I am. So why don't I feel it? Because so I'm just here to I'm just here to translate the energies I'm seeing. You carry such confidence that no, I'm good. Okay, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Hermit, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Wands. And the universe is kind of giving you away too. It's like, healing over this, what Cappy's going right now. Yeah, it's available. It's there as an energy. But there's also quite a rejection to it. And I can see it. I can see the disconnection from that. You may, again, think that it's easy breezy. You're just ending a chapter. What's the big deal? Especially because you're so caught up in the new chapter that you've begun. So it's like, the healing, I'll do it on the go. It's fine. No, there's resistance to it. There's you being shut down to your heart, to what you feel in regards to all of this. So just so you know, at some point it'll catch up with you. So, anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.